VPK अर्बन कोऑपरेटिव्ह क्रेडिट सोसायटी लिमिटेड तुमच्या स्वप्नांक आमचो आधार.
I passed out in the year 2005 from VM Salgaonkar College of Law. Started my practice under my senior. Left, went to Bombay, practiced there for 1 year, came back thinking that I will start my own independent practice. So came here within 3 years of my passing out. I thought of starting independent practice. So I rented a premises for some time, and then as my practice started growing, I had a thought of taking up a premises of my own. But the problem is I have come from such a background where buying office in city like Panjim was very difficult for me. And at that point of time, I came across one of my friend, Mr. Krishna, who was then a manager of Taligaon VPK branch, VPK Urban Cooperative Credit Society, who has been a good friend of mine. So he suggested, don't worry, if you want to go ahead, and if I can help you in any ways, I will be willing and ready to offer you financial assistance. I said, that's great. That was what I was looking at the beginning, because my financial conditions was not so strong. As I have completed my studies by obtaining loan from Goa Education Development Corporation, and with the backup of VPK Bank Cooperative Society, it was a kind of good boost for me. So I thought like, yes, this will set my foundation strong and help me grow. So I met Krishna, we discussed in detail. The problem was with all the banks, it's not the problem as such, that's a requirement that you need to have strong income tax returns, uh, good bank balance. But with me it was not, because I was just a beginner. Within 3 years of my profession of passing out, I thought of starting independent. But since I had good clientele, I thought like, let's take a chance. And when VPK, like through Krishna, he said, yes, I am there to help you. He introduced me to his MD. We went to Mardawal and he introduced to me MD, and MD said, yes, we are always open and willing to support this kind of attitude or the courage you are showing, that without any backup you want to grow. We are there to help you. And I know that even some of my friends who has been helped by VPK to grow by providing financial assistance, which they have done in past. So I thought like, let's go ahead, and accordingly I moved my applications, and some slight here and there without strong financial balance sheets and without strong income tax returns. They said, yes, we are ready to. And this is where I'm sitting in this office. This is the second office I bought by taking loan from VPK. First loan I took in the year 2011 for the first part of my office, and it was for 7 or 8 years with good nominal interest and good procedure they followed. They did not charge me any extra for procedure. I got good cooperation from the managing director of VPK, the branch manager. The staff were very helpful. They came to my office, visited, prepared the report, and did the documentation. And that's how I started my practice with my own office. And I started paying EMIs, which was very nominal, and I could manage to pay. And that's how I strengthened. I grew day by day in the profession. And then after 7 8 years, when I cleared my loan, I thought of expanding myself, and I bought one more office adjoining my old office. This is the second part of my office. And then again I went to one bank. They created lots of, by then I was financially strong, but still that so-called nationalized bank, they made me dance from pillar to post for 3 months. And I again told Krishna, my good friend who's a manager, I said, this is the problem I'm facing. He said, okay, fine, don't worry, I have your previous records and you have good CIBIL with us, so I'll proceed further. And accordingly he helped me in taking another loan. That's how I'm indebted, to be frank, to VPK, which I will never be able to forget because they have helped me in my the days when I really needed financial help.